Now, I love mashed potatoes. And I will tell you, I like my potatoes with not a lot of added stuff, unless it's on a baked potato. And even then, I'm good with a little salt, pepper, and butter. And because I'm using the red potato, they can get a little gluey. So I'm just going to smash them. I will tell you, this batch of red potatoes is an ugly sight to see. Look at that, okay? But even if they were pretty, I would have taken some of the skin off. If you want to keep all your skin on, by all means, I'm just going to take some of it off and I'll give you an idea and let you see. And just make sure you clean them real good. If you got a vegetable brush, you can brush them. If you have like a little clean dishcloth, you can take it and just scrub it with that. And there you can see, hopefully you can see it really well. Trying to, if you notice, I gave it a little mohawk. I gave it a little mohawk. Don't worry about the eyes, it's okay, just as long as it's not sprouting. If you don't have red potatoes today, you want to try it, any potato will do. And you can also keep a little bit of skin on that as well. I would probably use even less. But this is what I'll be doing to each potato. I'm going to be doing about 3 pounds of potatoes. These are not really small red potatoes, so I would say 6 or 7, nice size. Now for anyone that don't like me calling my potatoes ugly, I'm sorry. I always say this is people never ugly. Maybe ugly acting, but never ugly. Of course, if you don't want any skin off, if you don't want any skin on it, by all means, get rid of all of it. And we're still going to smash these. Now I know some of you guys have had lots of snow, especially up north and in the Midwest. Are you through with winter already? we just came upon winter. I'm ready for all these good stews and soups and casseroles. Of course, I'm in the South. We don't know if it's going to be summer or spring one day or winter the next. So let me know if you're done with winter already. These are not really large potatoes. I'm just going to do a half cut on them. You can cook them like you normally cook your potatoes when you're mashing your potatoes. I actually prefer them a lot on the chunkier side. And I love my mashed potatoes on the chunky side as well. But I will warn you, if you've never eaten mashed red potatoes, these are, you don't want to overdo these when it comes to that. Because if not, you'll probably be giving it to your kids for taste. And you can see, I placed them in cold water. Still a little murky because of the starches in it. I'm going to rinse this and set it aside because I'm still cooking everything else. I'm one of those strange birds. I like my mashed potatoes cooked last. So I'll probably be cooking it alongside the cabbage. As you can see, I had my potatoes. If I had some stock, some chicken stock, I will put it in that. If you don't have any, that is perfectly fine. This is going to be good. I just like to add another layer of flavor. So what I did, I put a half of a bouillon or stock cube, and of course with water. And I'm going to cook this until it's nice and soft. And this shouldn't take long at all. Probably around 15 to 25 minutes. Again, you don't want it where it's going to just fully break apart. You want it nice, soft, and tender. The things you see in there floating is that bouillon, part of that bouillon cube. But just like I said, if you don't have that, that's fine. Also, if you're just using water, my advice is to salt it. Add some salt to that water so the flavor gets into that potato. Alrighty, so we have everything in its place, and all we're waiting is for that cabbage, that baked chicken, and these potatoes to get done. See you shortly. So there's two of these hot potatoes. I'm going to add a stick of butter. It should be softened. Hopefully the heat and these will take care of that. Just going to cover it a little bit. So what I did was I roasted some garlic. Now with roasted garlic, of course, it's not as strong a flavor. And I just want a little bit just to actually enhance. I'm just going to just take some of the inside of that garlic. I actually did 2 cloves. And this is just wonderful, like if you just want a little bit of the garlic flavor. Now you can use whatever type of milk product you want. I don't know about the almond. I don't know about the almond and the oat. I haven't tried that, and that'll be a good experiment. So we're going to do a stick of butter. You're going to salt and pepper it. You're going to salt and pepper the taste. My preference for milk is evaporated milk. It's just something that I grew up with, and I love the rich flavor of it. And it gives you any kind of mashed potato just a nice, rich taste. You can add roughly about a cup. I'm going to start off a little light. And again, we're just going to smash them. And because my chicken is already really seasoned and I have a nice little broth from it with my onions, I don't want to make it too fancy. If you could, you could use sour cream and milk, just half and half it. You can load it up with whatever you like to make it just more flavorful. If you want to add a little garlic powder, you could. A little cheese. As you can see, I'm not going to go too hard on it. I will taste it. And let me just drop some here. That's wonderful. I do need just a little bit of salt. I will not add a lot. I'm going to do a quick stir, and that'll be it. And there we have it. A beautiful, this is just plain. I haven't added any butter or any gravy from the chicken that I cooked. It's not too many peels. I think it's a perfect balance. It is definitely smoother than your normal mashed potato because red normally comes across a little smoother. So I hope you enjoy and just try it out and see how you like the red smashed potatoes. And there we have it. This is my New Year's Day meal. I put a little bit of that juice from the chicken. I made some honey cornbread. Now, if you need that recipe, it is in my earlier videos. I'll also link the card to it. I also have a Southern style. I'll link that one as well. We have, of course, the cabbage. So don't that look good? Y'all can